Hi, I'm going to show you some of the recycling boxes that students in the past have made. We had students that tried to match the theme of the teacher's classroom. So this looked amazing when it was first done. It's been well used and will become its own recycle box after this. But as you can see, some of them are, they look like recycle boxes. This one is really cool. They did a good job on this one. For this upcoming school year, we're actually going to have each teacher design their own recycling box. And that way you can choose the theme and the materials and everything that you want so that your recycle box looks like it's part of your classroom. This is all like new construction paper, which kind of goes against the idea of recycling, like using new things to make a recycle box. Other ways that you can use construction paper are, if you had like leftover pieces, you could cut them out and then glue them on in different patterns. Some of these boxes just have leftover pieces of scratch paper that you can use. Another option is to paint directly on the box, and that actually is probably the quickest and maybe easiest, and I like the look of it, so that's also an option that you can do with your students. The paper will get collected at least once a week, so you don't need a gigantic box. But some teachers prefer this, which is fine. I use a size that is about like this. I had one teacher last year, actually a few teachers that I want to give shout outs to, who did an amazing job. Every time their paper came back, it was like the best stacked paper ever. Like no crumpled paper, it was neatly, I thought the teacher did it herself, but she said that she just told the students over and over again how to do it the right way, and then once they understood the concept of it, they did it themselves. So and that was 3rd grade. So it's a very reasonable thing to ask your students to not crumple the paper, not toss the paper, not shove it back into their backpack. Only put flat paper in the box. Flat paper in the box. It lays into the box nicely. It will pack into the bags nicely. It gets transported nicely. Everything is just better when the paper is flat. Emphasize that it's paper only. We're not collecting food wrappers and tissues and broken pencils and broken folders. These have been misplaced, they've been lost, they've turned up in all kinds of places. So again, on the inside, on the bottom, in a Sharpie, put the grade, the room number, and your name. And then the way this will work is you can either designate a student in your class, and that could be a classroom job that you assign to different students every week. They can bring your box to my classroom. If you would rather not have your students cross-campus, let me know and I will have a selected group of students who will be designated to be the runners and go collect the boxes. If you have any questions, feel free to contact me. If you want to recycle plastic water bottles or cans, there will be bins around the school that are just for those types of things. Thanks for watching. So what happens is, after the paper comes to me, I rebag it, and in my neighborhood we have a man who uses paper recycling to supplement his livelihood, his income. We communicate through notes that he leaves at our house, and we leave notes for him. And he's very, very appreciative of this charity that we're basically extending to him. So that's a good feeling to know that it's not just going nowhere, it's not for nothing, it actually has a purpose.